Good evening and welcome to Newsmax Prime. I'm J.D. Hayworth. Of prime interest tonight, Trump's triumph. Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee. The AP reported earlier today that the billionaire businessman has now secured the 1,237 delegates needed for the nomination. So, how did the Donald defeat the other 16 GOP hopefuls? Well, here's the way I see it. Over the past few years, we haven't viewed politics as Republicans versus Democrats. Instead, we've seen it as Washington versus the rest of us. Nowhere has this been more evident than when it comes to illegal immigration. Presidents of both parties and their establishment counterparts on Capitol Hill have spent the last quarter century trying to convince us that amnesty is the answer. There's just one problem for the professional political class. You and I have made it clear we don't agree. Yet there were the Washington elites and their fellow travelers in the media insisting that we, the people, would eventually accept their misguided goal of open borders. Those so-called sophisticates may view us as the great unwashed, but Donald Trump knows better. Early in his campaign, he spoke of giving voice to the silent majority, and that is exactly what he has done. Certainly, Trump is not a single-issue candidate, and his success in business impresses everyday Americans. They think he can improve the economy. They believe he will rein in government spending, and they regard him as someone who can get things done. Moreover, they're tired of political correctness. After all of the teleprompter-driven empty eloquence of Obama, which sugarcoats a steady rhetorical diet of grievance gruel, voters want real talk, not sloganeering straight talk. They want real responses, not the prepackaged pablum of political consultants. In short, they want a change, not hope in change, but change that will make America great again. That's what they believe Donald Trump will offer. Some say Trump's success signals a return to populism, and that's part of it. But let's put it in the popular vernacular. There has been so much dysfunction in Washington, characterized by excessive obstruction, that America feels it's time for disruption. And Donald Trump would be our disruptor in chief. The challenge for Trump, allaying fears that he will somehow short-circuit the Constitution. If he can overcome concerns that he will employ authoritarian tactics, he can win the election and a place in history. Ronald Reagan is regarded as the great communicator. Perhaps Donald Trump will be known as the great disruptor. And that's the way I see it.